Second Ezra, chapter 15, verse 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord Yahweh. Verse 2. And cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Shalom, Yasha Allah. Giving all praises, honor, glory, infinite blessings unto our powers, which is Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Racha HaKodash. Yahweh is the Heavenly Father's true name, who the people ignorantly calls God. Okay, and Yahweh Shai is the only begotten Son of the Heavenly Father, who the people of Israel ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. I want to give double honors to our elders and the bishops of Great Millstone, Salakia, our elders and our bishops of Great Millstone that teach well and that rule well. Blessings and salutations to the whole elect, to the Akenwa, to the Aquafium that are tuning in, and to the men that are laboring within His truth, teaching the true names, and pushing out the true doctrine of Yahweh Bashim Ashai, scarlet across the four corners of earth, wherever you may be. Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Barakatham, unto you and to your households. Okay, and as you can read from the heading or title, and this was published, what's today? August 2022. May, June, August. We in August right now, so I'm not sure why it says the 22nd of August, but yeah, it says second Neuralink patient does 3D design and plays Counter-Strike with his brain. All right, that old ass game. All right, so, but that's not even the point. All right, the point is this man miracles, okay, through the left hand side, okay, are being shown. Not only that, but okay, Revelations chapter 13 is manifesting. Okay, so actually let's get to it. All right, I'm not sure if they got the video on here. This is my first time reading this article, but we're gonna get into it, man, because we understand this is biblical prophecy. All right, these little things, all right, which is leading up into a bigger thing known as the MOTB, which is the abbreviation for the mark of the beast, being implemented, all right, near you. Simple as that. And in the title or caption of this post, it says, second Neuralink patient Alex successfully plays Counter-Strike 2 on a laptop with his mind. Okay, with his mind. Understand that. All right. So this is supposedly, footage of this patient Alex using his brain charagma. All right, which was created by Neuralink, and we know who the head of Neuralink is. It's Elon Musk. Okay, but it says the second patient to receive a brain implant from Neuralink has already learned to play video games via the chip, okay, the CHIP, all right, that BCI, that brain chip interface, all right, they're going to push for this thing, man. Not only this, but they're going to push for that RFID CHIP, all right, in which in the book of Revelations, it tells you that you will not be able to buy or to sell, all right, or to live comfortably, all right, you won't have any type of liberty, all right, within this man's upcoming NWO, his New World Order. But it says, but was also able to use computer aided design, CAD, software just 1 month after receiving the brain computer interface. And we already know these are going into this man's miracles, all right? These false miracles, which were, you know, going to the left hand side, all right? It says the neuroscience technology company founded by Twitter owner Elon Musk posted a progress report on the second participant in its ongoing study on Wednesday. The report outlined the experience of the anonymous patient referred to as Alex, who received the brain charagma in August after the developer received FDA approval for the second study in May, which that's the Food Drug Administration, in which these people are going to be pushing for it. Okay, everything and everybody's going to be on board to bring forth this thing, man, this mass implementation of the MOTB. It says if all goes well, there would be hundreds of people with Neuralinks within a few years, and that's their agenda. That's what they want. They want to chip, bag, and tag your ass, man. Especially you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, man, woman, and child. Okay, this is what they want. They want to control you. They want to control the masses, the whole earth. All right, the people, the inhabitants. All right. It says, maybe tens of thousands within 5 years, millions within 10 years. Musk wrote, sharing the news on X, aka Twitter. All right, so he's behind this. All right, in which he's being used by these higher elites, going into these families, this select group of families, which rule and has the dominion of this earth right now. You read the book of Job 9:24. It tells you how this earth was given into the hand of the wicked. Malachi 1:4 shows you who the wicked is. Okay, Edom, which would be today the self-proclaimed white man, woman, and child. But out of them, you have a superior class, all right, which are the ones in rulership, all right, and these motherfuckers don't want to share it with anybody, all right, not even their own people. That's how wicked they is. But it says Neuralink is developing its link implant to help enhance the control of digital devices for people with quadriplegia, paralyzed from the neck down, and ultimately help them complete day-to-day tasks with autonomy. Okay, and that's all right. It's a good read though. All right, because we understand how this devil is trying to be like Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, in which I was doing some reading today earlier and came across this precept, and it was beautiful. So, Ecclesiasticus 42, and I think it's in yeah. Let's go to Second Thessalonians real quick. After we get Revelations, I got so much scriptures, man. So Revelations chapter 13, and let's start at verse 14, 13 and 14. All right, and it says, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles, in which this is a miracle, man. All right, this is a lesser form of spiritual powers, in which exactly known as telepathy. All right, let's see what telepathy is, man. Let's see what telepathy is. Let's see, what is telepathy? What is telepathy? All right, which we know those are spiritual powers. It says telepathy is the purported vicarious transmission of information from one person's mind to another without using any human sensory channels or physical interaction, in which I'm pretty sure this is what Elon Musk is pushing forward to within that BCI. All right, because that charagma, all right, that BCI will come with many miracles, false miracles, okay, many false wonders, to where the people are going to be deceived by that and had in derision at that latter end of taking either the charagma, brain charagma, or the hand charagma, known as the RFID microchip. It says if someone is telepathic, she is able to read other people's thoughts or to send messages without using any words or gestures. In which the first patient that they had, let's see, Neuralink. Let's see if we can find it real quick, bro. Let's see, Neuralink first patient. Okay, able to text, because he's able to text. All right, using that BCI, he's able to text, send out emails and messages. It says, and this is the first patient, man. Okay, the first man to receive of that BCI, in which honestly, who knows? You know, this is the first man known to public to receive of the Neuralink BCI. But I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, there were many patients before them, but this was the one that went through. All right. So Neuralink's first user is constantly multitasking with his brain implant. Nolan Arbar is the first to get Elon Musk's brain device. The 30-year-old speaks to Wired about what it's like to use a computer with his mind and gain a new sense of independence. All right. Because he's paraplegic, man. This man got in a freak accident, which, you know, look up his backstory. His lore, it's pretty ass, but it's being used, okay, to forward that charagma, man. He's being used for the Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai's will. All right, because we understand how this man motor skills were taken from him in a freak accident, and the Lord used him just for this charagma, man. It's a fearful thing. All right, but hey, it says in 2016, Nolan Arbach suffered a spinal cord injury while swimming in the lake. The details are fuzzy, but what they remember is rushing towards the water with his friends, diving in, hitting his head on something or someone. He floated to the surface, unable to move. Judgment. All right. In which, like I was saying just now, man, the Lord did all that just so he can take that charagma. It says, paralyzed from the neck down, Arbog went from being a self-sufficient college student to moving back in with his parents and relying on them for his daily needs. He learned how to get around in a wheelchair and use a mouth-held stick to operate an iPad, but the hardest adjustment was filling. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh. Salaki. He learned how to get around in a wheelchair and use a mouth-held stick to operate an iPad, but the hardest adjustment was feeling like he was a burden on his family. All right, let's continue going. The year 2016. This January, Arbog became the first president to receive the company's investigation device dubbed telepathy. Okay, and that's false sense of telepathy. All right, it's telepathy on the left hand, man, because we understand there's our forms of spiritual powers, and you know, telepathy is one of them, man. All right, which, you know, being able to move things with your mind, to be able to read things with your mind, in which the Lord is elect is going to get that, man. Okay, it's going to be given to them. All right. But instead, Esau Edom has to make these things, all right, through the forms of his witchcraft, in which this is going to be such a the word I'm looking for is it compliance? It's not compliance. It's gonna be easy. Basically, it's gonna be so easy to use this thing to the point that all those who suffer from cerebral palsy or some type of this ability to where they can use their upper body or function, their limbs, they're gonna run to this thing. All right. And so he got videos of him using it, playing the game and shit. So you guys look into that. We gonna get into these scriptures real quick because I did enough talking. So Revelations 13, and it's always some fucking shit going on, man. Revelation 13 and verse 14, and deceived them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles, which he had power to do in the sight of the beast. All right, this devil, okay, which is the deceiver. All right, because that's what devil means. Okay, you go into the Greek, devil means diabolos, which means a deceiver. So this nation of man, okay, this snake, okay, is evil men, okay, are going to deceive majority of these people, the masses, and he's going to target the weak ones. All right, he's going to target these people who urge for another life, basically to live through that charagma, man. And it says, by the means of those miracles we had power to do in the sight of the beast. All right, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live. All right, which is going into the Roman Empire. All right, because today that is living on through the NATO and the EU. All right, in which, all right, that system is being pushed out, and these devils, all right, on a roll to bring forth their technocracy. All right, to bring forth their NWO, man. Verse 15 says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. All right, these devils have the means, the necessary, they have the resources, the money. Okay, and really, they have the time which was given to them by Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Okay, to be able to bring forth, certain things within this man's NWO according to prophecy, to the will of the Lord. Okay, Elon Musk. Oh, Salakia, I'm reading off my other phone, man. So let's get it in Revelation 13. But Elon Musk himself, okay, being a puppet for these elites to usher in, the prophecy of Revelations 13. Okay, and to bring forth, man. Okay, him and other faces, man. Kill Bill. Gates. I forgot that nigga name. All these all them fucking devils, man. All right, but they're all being used to bring forth this man's wicked ass society. So Revelations 4:13 in verse 14. Actually, we started at 15. We at 15. It said, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak. Okay, because you've seen what Elon Musk said. You said he said hopefully, okay, within the future, okay, this devil wants. This is what he wants, and this is his own words. Okay, it says, if all goes well, there will be hundreds of people with Neuralinks within a few years. This is what they want, man. And which really they want to control you. They want to know what you're doing, who you're doing. Friends, they want to know what you're thinking. Okay, how you feel every second. They want to be like Yahweh Bashim Yashai, man. Okay, they want to be like the creator. All right. That's why it says that, man. He wants to chip everybody up so he can keep track. Known as that carbon footprint that, they want to understand, and they really want to, have you. You belong to them. And it says within a few years, maybe tens of thousands. Within 5 years, millions. Within 10 years. And which really, man, we don't got no freaking 10 years left in this place, man. All right. It says Musk wrote sharing the news on X. All right. So, these people think that this nigga Elon Musk is against what the globalist has going on. No, man, he plays both sides. Okay, because you gotta understand, he's forwarding this charagma. All right, even though he might whistleblow with Joe Rogan and uh, Seth Rogen and John Jones, whatever the fuck, these all they all sellouts, man. They all control opposition at the end of the day. All right, and people of the world don't understand that. All right, but this devil has the power to give life into the image of the beast, which is going into his new world order. All right, and once this again, which consists of you being controlled by them. All right, you being the goyim, the cattle. All right, a catalyst, basically a battery for these devils, man. Basically belonging to them. All right, it says that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Yeah, because if you are not to worship this man's beast system, to not become a citizen within this man's empire, okay, his dystopian society, he gonna get rid of you. He gonna kill you, man. He gonna try to kill you, all right? Or he really gonna kill off a lot of people. Okay, but he's gonna get rid of you, man. All right, because you're no need. You're no need for this man's society, man. Okay, his society consists of AI, which we know that goes into, the left hand or witchcraft as well, because those are spirits, man. Okay, that artificial intelligence. Okay, those are demons, man. Okay, even when you go into the word demon, it means intelligence. All right, so this man is heavy on the left hand magic. All right, and that's what his society is going to be built up off of, which is already is now. That's why Isaiah 47 tells you, stay, continue to do to do that sorcery you've been doing. All right, since a youngin, man. Just roughly paraphrasing it, man. All right. But it says, and cause that as me will not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark, which that mark is a physical mark. Okay. It's going into the charagma. All right. When you go into that word mark within this verse 16, it's going to the charagma, which is a cutting and incision within you. So it's a physical thing, man. All right. And then it says in their right hand or in their foreheads, in which this is known, okay, as the BCI. Okay, that is the brain chip right here. Okay, this is the brain chip. And which these devils are not playing around, man. All right, prophecy is speaking. All right, and that goes into in which class. It don't matter if you rich, you famous, you broke, you poor. You in the Hall of Fame. It don't matter, man. Okay, this is not excluded from nobody. This applies to everyone that's here on this earth. And he calls with all that he's talking about the wicked. Okay, these devils, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a charagma in their right hand or in their foreheads. So let's get that charagma that will be going within the right hand of their patients, okay, of those who take it. All right. And really, this applies to anywhere in your body you take this thing, man. And which the Lord told us, do not take it. All right, if you take this, you're cooked. You're going to die here. This is the mark which is spoken about in the book of Revelation 13 and verse 16. All right. This is known as the RFID microchip radio frequency identification chip, in which the convenience of this thing will also take many. All right. Because this will have your medical information, your socials on it. Okay. It's going to have your address on it, your billing address, your ID, you name it. It's going to be on there, man. Everything to know about you would be in the form of this chip. Okay, no little than a grain of rice. All right. And this is what would get these people. All right. The simplicity of this, in which this goes into this man's, once again, left hand magic is witchcraft, man. Verse 16 says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark. Okay, and that's still talking about that physical mark, which is that charagma, which makes a cutting and incision within your flesh. Because both of these items, not only the BCI, but also the RFID microchip, will go within the body. All right, and without any of these, you will not be able to operate within this devil's society. All right. Verse 16 says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a charagma in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the charagma, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. So without this, you would not be able to buy or sell. All right. You won't be able to do nothing. All right. It's going to go to a point to where you're going to have to lean upon this man. And all those who lean upon this devil, all right, in his left hand witchcraft, his left hand sorceries, you will die. Okay, you're going to be had in derision, as scripture says. All right, because you didn't trust in the Holy One of Israel, but you trusted in oppression. Verse 18 says, here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast. So you must have wisdom to understand these scriptures, to understand this whole prophecy, man. Because if you don't, this will take you by surprise. All right. And which really is going to take the whole world by surprise. All right. It says, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 600 through scoring 6. All right. Simple as that. You know, so this is just a current update of what's to come, man. Okay. So let's get Habakkuk. We're going to get Habakkuk, man. Chapter 2 and verse 3. Bear with me. Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak. In this vision, okay, the visions in general is talking about the prophecies which were written in the Bible, all right, which the Lord said will happen. And these things either happened, are currently happening, or they're about to happen. All right, it says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time. So concerning this lesson, this class, all right, this epistle, this warning, all right, this is talking about the implementation, the mass implementation of the mark of the beast. This is for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. All right, and now we're seeing it speak. We're seeing it pick up pace and manifesting. All right. Though it tarry, so though it might feel like it's stalling or it's loading, it's pending, this thing is picking up wind very quickly. All right, because we understand that the days are being shortened for the believer's sake, all right, for the elect's sake, all right, and that this devil doesn't have very much time to bring forth his plans, all right, because we understand and we know that when this devil gets the ball up and rolling, as the book of Job says, the Lord is basically going to rain on his parade by the way of those thermonuclear missiles, all right. But it says, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. So when this prophecy does come to pass, all right, which it will come, it will happen, there will not be any going back, all right. Not only that, for all the unbelievers, all right, and all those who thought that the man of the Lord was crazy, or you just thought we were just talking just to talk. No. Because once it's here, there's no point of us preaching it no more. All right, we're not no point of prophesying it. It's already coming. Okay, our whole job is to warn you from this thing and to let you know, do not take this, do not receive of the BCI or the RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast. Okay. But once again, this is just the MOTB update. All right. So, you know, he just did his third patient, his second. So like he just did his second patient. You know, soon he could do more. All right. The things got approved. Charles got approved by the FDA. So, you know, once this FDA approves that C-hub, that all hell could break loose. The Lord can return in any second, man. You know, in the midst of World War III, because we know that's also biblical prophecy, what must come to pass. But definitely stay, prayed up, circumspect, and always watching. All right. But Lord, when this lesson was edifying, in closing, I want to give all praises, honor, glory, and infinite blessings unto our powers, which is Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Kakwadash. Till next time, I say Shalom and Abba Basum Shalom.